I started having heavy periods in my 30s and had seen the same OBGYN since I was a little girl. I have a massage client who is an OBGYN, so I started to see her, and she's the one that diagnosed me with fibroids and explained to me the symptoms that they cause and what happens, and she suggested a hysterectomy. I had called a girlfriend of mine who had had some pretty traumatic female procedures, ended up with a hysterectomy, and she suggested that I go see Dr. Curlin. She had found Dr. Curlin in the community network. I was fortunate enough to meet up with Dr. Curlin, and she turned me on to Dr. Ehrman, but I still had a lot of questions about what the procedure was going to be like, what the pain was going to be like. Should I do the hysterectomy? To me, surgery should be a very last option. It should be your very last option. So I felt fairly comfortable with choosing Dr. Ehrman and the procedure. And so I went to see Dr. Ehrman. I had never had a catheter done before. I'd never been in the hospital, for goodness sakes. Worst thing for me is an oral surgery. So here I'm at the hospital, and the nurses were so awesome with me. I was so nervous. I thought I was just going to cry because I'd never really spent time in hospital. And they were gentle and encouraging and positive, and for me, the catheter was the worst part because I'd never had it done, and it was not a big deal. So when I finally got wheeled back to the procedure room, Dr. Ehrman came out, and I just kind of started to cry because I was so nervous. And she just came right up, and she's got such an awesome bedside manner. And she just put her hands on me. She's like, "Next time I see you, this is gonna be all over. It's gonna be fine." I could cry right now just thinking about how awesome she was. No pain, nothing. Next thing you know, I'm in recovery. I'm upstairs in my room. I have a nurse in there. I had a pain pump, and if you need it, do it. I think I had the procedure done on a Tuesday. I was driving by Friday, still taking it easy, trying to get off the pain meds, just taking it if I thought maybe I was gonna have some pain, but really I didn't. I just really started taking ibuprofen. And I didn't have a fever. I really didn't have anything. I didn't even really had period cramping or nothing. It was awesome. Know your body. I know mine pretty well. And research your doctor. I highly recommend Dr. Ehrman and her staff, the community. Amazing. Anytime I had a question, anytime I needed anything, they were there. Hands down, and just very professional. I don't believe I have to see Dr. Ehrman ever again unless I go back in, if I get new fibroids. If I get new fibroids, I'll go right back for another UFE. No problem with that whatsoever.